relate, but the content you guys make helps. To elaborate, I don't know how it happened, just a coincidence, but I had my second ever panic attack at work. Relatable. I've had those sort of last year and start of this year as well. On the 22nd of April, and I wasn't in a good way. And all of a sudden, Max and Tilly went live that evening, and just watching genuinely helped because I was listening to our podcast for the distraction. But just you guys going live afterwards helped. So thank you so much for all of your content and time and effort you put into the podcast and live streams, and know the efforts are appreciated. Okay, I just reread all of this and I sound like a twat. Fantastic. But sometimes people need to hear this to keep them going. And if I'm just chatting shit, then I apologise. Also, love your relationship together. It's made me appreciate my siblings more, and I have you guys to thank for that. That is so sweet. So thank you again for all the content, time and effort to all of you, and I apologise for the rambling. P.S. Also got your stuff. Hope they arrive. Same time, if not, sorry, lol. Lots of love, Dana. Dana, that is so nice. Thank you so much. No, it genuinely means a lot hearing from you guys, because obviously we don't always get the reaction from people, like, you know, how people respond to our content. We just sort of, thank you Amy, see ourselves as like an entertainment brand, and whoever wants to watch watches, and if you don't, jog on. And then there's music now as well, which is a whole separate brand, and it's going to be interesting, because we'll try and act a little bit cooler, but realistically we're still the same old dickheads that are just making music that we like instead. So if you want to join for that shit as well, please do. And there's plenty of music coming, I can promise you that as well, and it's good for once. Thank you, Mel. That's wild. I don't think I've seen that one before. I'm so happy that the music is actually good. Thanks, Fatima. Yeah, we don't talk about that one. I sprayed my brother with deodorant. Cool. You're saving for live pod merch? Totally fair. Absolutely fair. Thank you, Fatima. Because there will be exclusive merch at the live podcast. So if you guys, want to wait for that, more than welcome. We're not trying to rinse you or anything. It's, literally whatever you want. No one's being forced to buy anything. But I'll try and give you all the information I can to, let you guys plan stuff. Elena wants her grey hoodie to come. I'm sure it'll be there soon. Thank you, Sarah. Have you watched Prison Break? I actually haven't. I know it's about people breaking out of prison. Doesn't take a genius to figure that out. What time will the meet and greet be? Right. I'm going to say this as much as I can, because we're trying to figure this out, but for some reason Live Nation only want to announce the meet and greet like the week before, like the times and stuff. I'll be real, we haven't been given official times, but if you guys make sure you're there, so hear me, listen closely. If you're going to the 12 o'clock show midday and you've got the meet and greet, try and be there for about 10:30, because that is probably when it will start. If you're at the 4 o'clock show, try and be there for 2:30, because that is probably when the 4 o'clock show's meet and greet will start. Are we all clear? How much are the tickets? Tickets are gone, I'm afraid. There are no more tickets. Which is such a nice thing to say. I am sorry for anyone that missed out, but it is so cool at the same time. Do you watch Corrie? I actually used to. A little bit. When my grandma, may she rest in peace, was alive. She absolutely loved Corrie. And whenever she was down here or we went to hers, it would be on. So, yeah. I never watched like EastEnders or any of the other soaps, to be fair. Literally just Corrie. Release me. Was it an extra ticket for meet and greet? It was. I'm afraid. So if you bought the, basically you'll know if you had a meet and greet ticket. If you paid around like 27-ish quid, that's the standard ticket, so you won't have meet and greet, I'm afraid. Because there are only a certain amount of people we are able to get through. Sounded a bit weird, but we all want them. Would you ever compete on Eurovision? I've had this question a couple of times. Love the competition. Cannot wait to watch it tomorrow. Personally, I'd rather not. I think it's great. I think it's excelled loads of people's careers. It's not for us. I get it. I'm not dissing it. It's just not for us. I don't think we do well. I don't think people would like us. It's not where I particularly want to be seen, if you know what I mean. I don't know, maybe people would like us, but yeah, I just don't really want to do it. Yeah, exactly, we would not win. There is no chance we'd win. But I don't even know. You kind of do want to win, to be fair, because those are the people that have, done the best off the back of it. But yeah, I'm fine living a Eurovision free life. That is okay with me. Something really funny, actually. Just a little tale to tell you guys. It's not the most interesting tale, but it is quite funny. I walked in here about to do the live stream. I did the whole Google turn on the studio. Google was ignoring me, and I think because the Wi-Fi is being a bit shitty at the moment. So I called Dobby, my tech guy. I'm like, bro, the studio's not turning on. And he was like, let me just try something real quick. He's over at his house, clicked a switch on his phone, those backlights pinged on very fucking bright. And I was like, whoa, that's cool. So, and he wasn't here, he was relatively far away for that connection to be made, and then he went to another app and turned my desk on as well, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? I was pissing myself. But yeah, I just couldn't get any of it to turn on. It was being a nightmare, and Dobby saved the day, as he always does. So yeah, we would have been in darkness if not for Dobby for this live stream. So painting a denim jacket for the live pod. Let's go. Pigeon Princess. That's me. Someone got the pink one. Let's go. Shall I have another look at the website? I wonder if... I doubt you guys will have sold them out already. Surely not. Think there's still some. Yeah. There's still some pink ones on the site. We're all good. Plenty to go around. Happy days. Right. Are there any other questions we want to ask? I'm going to have to go soon because I want to watch the United game. How much are the hoodies? The hoodies are 45 quid. I promise we made them as cheap as possible. Because we like doing sort of more prints on the hoodies. Because it just... Oh, hello. I can see myself on my laptop. Because it just gives them a bit more of a, styled feel to them, if you know what I mean. But that shit's expensive to print. So, yeah. It is what it is. What's the website? Sorry, that is my bad. The website is maxandharveyofficial.com. Massive apologies. I should have said that. I don't think I said that at all today. Has everyone watched last week's podcast episode thus far? Got a new one coming out tomorrow, obviously. Very excited for that. Where can you send fan mail? You can send it to the PO box. It is in our bio if you click on this thing here. You could, or just go into our profile. I can also read it to you. I'll just get it out real quick. Oh, will I? Yeah. It's Max and Harvey, PO Box 1272 GU477GY. I should know that by now, but my memory's not good enough. I've got so much shit going on up here. Just about remember my own number. Ops on Mason Mount's come back. I am a big fan of it, because this is the thing. I actually have always liked Mason Mount, even when he was at Chelsea. I know he got a lot of shit, but I felt bad for him. I was like, he's not a bad player. People are just ripping on him for no reason. He really didn't get much game time, and the team was shite anyway, so there's not much he could do about it. The team is still shite, but we're getting there. And he has now been integrated quite nicely to... I think he actually does work a little bit better in the sort of... I call it the B team, but I don't... It's not the B team. It's just the team that plays in the other leagues that aren't the Prem kind of thing. I think he does suit those games a little bit better. But now he's being integrated into the Prem games as well, and he's doing all right. But yeah, he's good for like slotting in random goals. Like he always seems to catch the keeper off guard. So respect to him for that. Yeah, was it 8:15 that the United game started? Okay, so I'm not missing too much then. I guess I can stay a little bit longer, but I'm going to go soon. We're playing Chelsea. We're probably going to lose. Let's be real. Hey, from Malaysia, let's go. Darcy spent all her money on the hoodies. What? You're too kind, Darcy. Don't spend all your money on us. Make sure you got some left for yourself. Be responsible with your money, or bet it all on red. Go to a casino, live your best life by ruining it. Prediction on the score for tonight. Right, I'm going to give you a realistic prediction and what I would like to happen. Realistic prediction, I think Chelsea might win like... Oh no, we don't have big scoring games. 2-1. I think it'll be 2-1 to Chelsea. What I would like to happen is a 4-2 Man United. No, let's change it. 4-1. 4-1 Man United. There you go. That's not going to happen though. So... Can you give me a poster at the live pod? I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can probably bring whatever. Because I know a lot of people, like to bring stuff in meet and greets, and whether it be art that they've made, or posters, or clothes, or chocolate. Love chocolate. That's the only thing I will ever say. I will not request anything from you guys, but that's fantastic. Sorry, shoot me. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to bring that stuff into the theatre. If they have a problem with that, I mean, we've already been dealing with a bunch of annoying stuff with the theatre, but can't complain too much because it's a cool theatre and I'm very grateful to be there, but yeah, not going to go into it because I'll get in trouble. You should be able to bring stuff in. If not, I'll be having fucking words. What chocolate? Cadbury's! For the people in the back. Or Dubai chocolate. Yeah, Dubai chocolate. Don't do Dubai chocolate, that shit's expensive. Unless you can find like a cheaper version. What would you be if you weren't a singer? I think I would be a DJ. Like, I would probably go all in on that if I wasn't a singer. Because I love that shit. I don't see a life for me where I'm not doing music, I'll be real. If I had to answer that question without music in the equation, to make it a little bit more interesting for you guys, what could I do? I'm not good at anything else. Could I say TV presenter? Because, like, I can do that. I've done it for years. It's one of my skills. So I'd probably do that. But, like, obviously right now we're not really doing that at the moment. But again, that's a little bit boring. I want to try and think of, like, something... because, like, the only other thing I enjoy doing is playing football. And I am not good at football. So... I'm not going to start claiming, I'd be a footballer. No, I wouldn't. What else could I do? What would be fun? Any suggestions? A cartwheel. Yeah, I'll just cartwheel forever. Was that when or why? Someone asked either when or why did you stop the TV presenting? I didn't see which it was. A pilot. I don't think I could be a pilot, I'll be real. Don't think I could be a baker either. Testing mattresses. I could definitely do that. Definitely do that. When will you go back to TV presenting? I mean, I can see it happening like when I'm 40. I'm not in any rush. I did love it. It was fun, but like I want to do other things more than that. And you know, I'm more than if the right job comes along and people are like, "Yo, can you present this for us?" And you know, if it's not too long term of a deal, I'd probably give it a go. Like even if it's now kind of thing. But we've got to make sure. Actually, no, I wouldn't do it now. We've got too much shit going on. But you know what I mean. Model. As much as this is gonna sound like I'm fishing a little bit, I don't think I'm attractive enough for a model, unfortunately. Though would be cool. That's I'm just a random bloke. Are you gonna get any more time? I might. It's got to be something that I feel passionately about having on my body though, which nothing has come to mind recently. Like because before I was 18, I was thinking about so much stuff. Because I was excited to get a tattoo, obviously, because you know, you want to do something that you're not allowed to when you're under. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm kind of waffling a little bit, but yeah, I was excited to get a tattoo, and then I was thinking about stuff, and I was like, what would I be happy with on my body forever? So I was like, cool, guitar strings. I play guitar, love music. That's my music tattoo. And then this phrase, which I've still not told you guys because it's hilarious, but it's just something I've always gone by since like the age of 10. I apply it to work, I apply it to life. Like, yeah, it's just, you know, good little reminder. I should be a foot model. I think my feet are too large. Thank you, Fatima. Yeah, I think my feet are too abnormal for foot modelling, unless people were specifically after massive, lanky feet. Then we'd be in business. But I have got sturdy feet, to be fair. How are your panic attacks? Do you know what? And I was actually talking to one of my mates about this the other day. I'm sound. I'm genuinely sound at the moment. Like nothing has gotten too overwhelming. I'm in like just a generally good place mentally. Not that I'm not a lot. There were definitely times last year where I was properly struggling. But yeah, this year pretty happy guy. You know, I've changed my attitude towards a lot of things as well, just because I was overly stressing myself for no reason on certain things. So I sort of figured out what those things were and how to tune them out a little bit more and just like crack on with stuff rather than whirring in my head about it. And yeah, you know, I think it's probably something I needed to go through, because before that, I had no idea how a panic attack would feel, or like I didn't get them. I was like, what are you doing? What are you panicking for? Like if someone else told me like they'd had a panic attack, I was like, why are you doing that? It's not that. Like it's not a case of you don't choose. It just happens, and you're like, what the fuck? But yeah, no, I'm fine at the moment, so we're all good. They are scary. And that's the crazy thing, is it's sort of like you just sat there going, I can't do anything about this right now. I'm just gonna have to firm it. Like, and I think I'm slightly lucky that I'm a bit, you know, more strong-minded than some. I'm not saying than all. I'm not amazing, but like I can keep myself together majority of the time, but genuinely in one of the meetings when I did have one, I was sat there like, what the fuck? What do I do? I just kept sipping water. But yeah, you fainted in PE today. I'm sorry to hear that. It is quite warm, to be fair. Make sure you're all hydrating and all that. God, these are going a bit too quick now. Get a K tattoo for Kaylee. No! Good suggestion, though. Will there be a music video for your next song? There is loads of content, so don't worry. There's plenty of content, but there is not a music video, unfortunately. It's just not that kind of vibe. Big sorry, so sad, huge sad, so sorry. Music videos cost a lot of money. We have a lot of music coming. Trust me, you'll be okay with it when we choose to spend that money elsewhere, I promise, on different songs. But this one, it will be fine on its own, I promise. What did someone just say? Is it the one with Altigo? It may or may not be with Altigo, which is very exciting. We've actually not given that information away yet. There are also two other phenomenal artists on the track as well. A guy called Boothed, Boothed. I've actually been working on some vocals for him today because of the session freeing up. Me and him did a session just for like sort of more DJ stuff. We wrote a song and I got them down for him. You're not going to hear it, I'm afraid, but it's pretty cool. It's actually quite a chill one as well. Like it's a bit different to what I normally go for. What was I saying? And the other guy is Holophonic. Yes, Holophonic. He's a lovely man called Greg. Sorry, everyone's got like alias names. And I'm trying to remember all of them because I know everyone's names. Because Booth is Francesco, Holophonic is Greg, and then Altigo, Lucas, and Michael. I'm gonna go with. We actually only met them for the first time the other day. So, but yeah, they're lovely guys. We actually all got along really, really well. Oot. Let Tills choose your next tattoo. I don't think that's smart, I'll be honest. I don't think anyone, unless they just don't care, should let another person choose their tattoo, unless it's like, you're going to your mum or your grandma or someone that means a lot to you. That's different. But if you're just like, hey, Jack, what tattoo should I get? Don't do that. Like, that's on you forever. Tattoo Plinko. Good shout. Great shout. Do you want to move out anytime soon? Somewhat. It's actually a bit of a weird one. Because, so we are looking at property. That is a thing that we're doing. I'll be open about that. I'm not going to be too open because it's boring, but it's still a little bit difficult. First of all, I'll be real. It's so fucking tricky to get a mortgage in this country. At the age of 22, self-employed, I'm fucked. Like, it's really hard. And so unless you just have enough money to just be like, bosh, house, which we don't, I'm afraid, because I want to buy a nice place. I got standards, but yeah, we just don't have the funds to just splash out on a house at the moment. So it's a shitter, but realistically as well, I think over the next couple years, me and Harvey are going to be back, like doing quite a lot of traveling again. So I don't know how much we've explained this to you guys. It's a little bit like TMI, but you know most stuff anyway, so who gives a shit? We extended our house years ago so that me and Harvey could sort of have our own section of the house. So it's like a third floor kind of thing. And that's worked for us for years. And like, obviously we get along with all of our family as well. We're not home a lot of the time. We've also got the studio here now, and we're working with Tilly as well, so it's actually quite convenient that we're at home and all together and able to, you know, make the content for you guys. So it's sort of like, it is what it is. I'm not unhappy here. I'm not desperate to leave, but I would also like my own place. So that's sort of where we're at. Well, that's where I'm at anyway. I can't speak for Harvey, but I would assume if we were to move out, me and Harvey and possibly even Dobby would probably move out together for whether it be a few years or who knows. We've not got that far yet, but yeah, we realistically we'd probably still use this studio. So you'd see us here quite a bit, and realistically we'd then probably just chill in this house. So yeah, it's a weird one, but you know, everyone lives different lives. You don't all have to move out at the age of 18. If you've got, you know, a family that you love, some people don't get that luxury. Make the most of it. Like, I feel for people that just desperately want to get away from home at a young age. Like, it must be such a shit feeling. A lot of people go to uni as well, so like, you know, that's not really moving out. It technically is. People see it as that, but you're going to another place that are just going to baby you a little bit while you party. So yeah, it's everyone lives different lives. Just crack on with your own. Like, do whatever makes you happy at the end of the day. Like, don't put pressure on other people to move out. Like, be like, oh, what you to be fair, I don't even want to say like an age that's sad to be living at home. I know a lot of people that are still living with, like, whether it be their mum or dad, because, you know, whether parents have split up or someone may have passed, and they just stay together as a family for like the rest of their life. That's just people living different lives. So everyone's different. This got serious very fast. Yeah, sorry, it's something I feel a little bit passionately about, because I don't think it's fair for people to put a standard on other people of like, you should be moved out by now. It's like, we live in a shit economy right now. Give everyone a break. Like, it's peak. Hello, Sadie. Sadie, they're more excited for you than me. Sadie's the star of the show. Fucking, shall I just hand the live over to her? Why is she on a bus? Where are you going? What are you on a bus for? I'm not even getting an explanation. I've just been told Sadie's on a bus. Congrats. Well done on being on a bus. Right, I'm going to go. So I want to watch this United game. But thank you, everyone, for listening to my shite for however long it was. Sorry, Sadie. I promise I'm not leaving because you're here. I actually overstayed my welcome. But, yeah. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast if you're not already. 13 Again Pod on YouTube. Follow us on here if you're not. We post content. Why wouldn't you? Stream Release Me. Please, it's free, relatively. And if you do want merch, maxandharveyofficial.com. Bosh. I think I covered everything. Thanks, everyone. Gifters. Thanks, Dylan. Thanks, Fatima. Thanks, Jade. Thanks, Mads. Thanks, Izzy. Thanks, Amy. Liam. Or maybe it's Amy. Amy or Amy. Rosie, Maddie, and Kaylee. Legends. See you all in a bit. Man United scored. You're joking, right?